Hi guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about the reason why we make some kind of shocking reaction when you are knacking us. Now this video is going to be an educational video and I want you to pay very good attention because a lot of you actually want to get to know about this properly, but unfortunately you have not been having the chance, and that is why in today's video I want to explain it better in a language that you can easily understand it. I know that a lot of you have been asking, oh, why is it whenever you're knocking this particular lady, she is making noise, she is doing this and that, she is, clapping, she is crying, she is grabbing, she is calling you your names and every other names that she can think of during the knocking. Now, here are the reasons. Number one reason is because one, her Adam's apple that is seated right inside her honey pot is very what? Is very active. Is very, very active. When a woman's Adam's apple is very active, now any little slightest joystick that touches it, it's gonna be bomb. It's gonna be wow. It's gonna be a kind of surprise. It's gonna be like something that she has not, done before. But meanwhile, she is used to it. And you are wondering, why is she, having this kind of energy? Does it mean that the knacking is oversweeting her? Does it mean that she's over enjoying it? Does it mean that her body is, doing her some kind of, things? Let me tell you, if a woman's uh, uh, um Adam's apple is very active, like very, very active, that is how it is. Any slightest thing, any slightest joystick that touches the Adam's apple, you see her reacting positively. You see her crying. You see her, calling you all the pet name that she wished to call you, what she can use to describe you at that moment. Do not be carried away. Do not be deceived. Do not feel, oh, because she's doing this, that means anybody that comes across, that is how she's going to be behaving. Yes, that is how she's going to be doing, and that is because her Adam's apple is very active. And when you actually knock and you knock her properly right inside her Adam's apple, she's still going to react positively. You know why? Because that it takes only a touch. It takes only a touch, whether by your finger or by your joystick inside the Adam's apple for her to start reacting. If her Adam's apple is very, very active, these two things can make a woman to start reacting positively during knacking. Now, the only thing that can make her not to react during knacking, especially if you are sure that the knacking that you are knacking her is actually going direct inside her Adam apple, and yet she is not reacting. She is not, crying. She is not calling you all the better. Like she remained absolute mute. Like she remained so quiet. Let me tell you, it's either that you are not actually using your joystick to touch the Adam's apple in appropriate mouth. Because when your joystick is locating the mouth of her, her Adam's apple, trust me, she will react positively. She will call you, and in fact, she will cry in the way that you never expected it. And even after you are done, or even when you know that you are actually touching her Adam's apple in a very good way, in appropriate way, in the right places, using your joystick, and she still remain quiet, know that her Adam's apple is no longer active. It's no longer active again, and something needs to be done. If you are sure that you are actually using your joystick or your finger or your hand to touch the Adam's apple and she's not reacting positively, she's not crying, she's not calling you all the name, she's not, telling you how beautiful, how unique, how handsome you are, why you are still touching the Adam's apple, you know that her Adam's apple is no longer what? Active. And how will you know the Adam's apple that is very active? I am going to discuss this topic on my next video, because this video is already long. It's 5 minutes. And so if you want to know any Adam's apple that is very active and how you can identify it even without you using your joystick to touch it, you understand? Because that is the easiest way that in which you can use to identify any Adam's apple that is active or non-active. But if you want to identify it by just seeing it, by just viewing it, that video will be on my next video. So if you want to learn, please keep on watching and make sure that you become one of us, okay, in the channel. Please like this video, share, and also leave your comment under the comment section. I'll be right back on my next teaching. I love you all. Remain blessed. Bye.